The pandemic hit us hard in every way, including financially. Fortunately, financial assistance became available, helping many locals. But as extra federal funds come to an end, the job market is still trying to bounce back. New employers are struggling to find new employees, and those unemployed are finding it hard to get back to work.
For us, it's been hard. It's a lot of guys went on unemployment, and the benefits were such that you didn't have to really go to work anywhere and you were making probably the same amount.
It's been a situation that has hit us hard, just like any other business. We have definitely struggled a lot.
Ferdinando owned 3 De Poli restaurants in Imperial County, 2 in Calexico and 1 in El Centro. After not having enough staff to keep business going, he had to close shop in Calexico, leaving only the De Poli restaurant in El Centro open.
Imperial County had the highest unemployment rate in August 2021.
According to Imperial County labor market consultant Joseph Allen, Imperial County ranked 58th out of 58 counties in California with the highest unemployment rate at 19.4%. Imperial County isn't a stranger to these high numbers, but the pandemic made things worse. Farm, professional, and business services and leisure and hospitality industries have the highest worker shortage.
I work mostly in the field, and with COVID-19 happening, many of the jobs have stopped. I also believe there is a lot of people not willing to work due to the fear of contracting COVID-19. It was much easier to pay rent with the help that we were getting before. Since we hadn't worked much at all, the unemployment benefits were low. But with the extra help, it was more beneficial for us. We were not having to struggle to pay rent, nor buy food. And now, without it, with what they now give us, it's just not enough.
San Diego State Imperial Valley Campus and the County of Imperial work together with a mission to help students enter the workforce with the teachings of job search and basic computer skills.
Basic computer skills course with job readiness, and the objective for us is to prepare students, give them the tools so they can go out in the workforce and have a better chance of acquiring a job. Another instructor prepares them, to get their professional portfolio, their cover letter, their resume, and also do online job searches.
We do use Indeed, LinkedIn, and other platforms. Many of them already have accounts.
Acquiring these skills go a long way in the workforce, and one employer reminds us of one of the most common skill sets.
Have a little bit of people skills to talk to people. Sometimes you think, well, that'd be a given, but a lot of people get shy and they have to interact with people they don't know.
At Air Conditioning Guys in El Centro, AC technicians and installers are in high demand.
So a service, people can learn that in a few months. We do our best to train guys that join us as to how we do the process and how we like to see things done so that we can identify if there are issues.
Necesitamos lavaplatos, cocineros, preparadores.
We need dishwashers, cooks, food preps, all the positions. Bartenders, hostess, waiters, waitresses.
From technicians to restaurants and retail positions, the list goes on for needed staff in Imperial County. You can use a search engine to land your next job, but something as simple as walking up to an employer can also go a long way. Reporting for 13 on Your Side, I'm Mercedes Martinez.